All right, Beverly, thank you very much for coming on tonight. I really
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it.
My pleasure.
So let me ask you why you were looking for information on the lymphatic system, number one, because I know you do lymphatic work, but what was going on in your life that you wanted to learn more?
Yes. So, hi all. My name is Beverly, and I'm a certified manual lymph drainage therapist. Um, 20 years ago, believe it or not, I had colon cancer, stage 3. I had what they call radical reconstruction of my colon. Following that, I developed grapefruit-sized fibroids, and then I had a thyroid flare-up, what they call it. All that happened in like 6 months.
Wow.
And I did that, went through all of that. I was out of work for like 2 years and went back to work afterwards. And like I said, I've been treating people with for lymphedema mainly, or elective surgeries like post surgeries for facelifts or liposuction. I just never thought that I needed to have
Me neither.
um, treatment. But then I did notice that I started growing girth. I started, even my breast started getting larger. My leg, where I had my lymph nodes removed, started swelling a little bit. But I'm a therapist. I didn't pay any attention to it, that this was happening to me. So not very long afterwards, I really realized that I had to do something. So I started doing a little bit, but then I came upon John and really started notice that this is about self as well as others. And I started doing some really serious drainage on myself, and it has been remarkable, really, really remarkable. I had a session with John this afternoon, and it was I right now I'd like to go to bed to sleep. Really and truly, I'm just trying to be here. It was extreme, it was peaceful, it was restorative, and at the same time, I felt things happening. My ears started getting a little achy. I had nausea. My sinuses was just draining. I wasn't even seeing him on video. He wasn't seeing me on video. So, but there was this connection. And I had this session with him. I came home. I was so hungry. I had a huge meal. And like I said, all I want to do now is to go to bed. And I'm sure I'm going to have a fantastic night's sleep.
You will.
So
You will.
I would encourage anyone out there to try this, to at least investigate and try one of John's session, because you will feel the difference. You will feel the difference. It is very different from me treating somebody with a limb problem or you know, post surgery or whatever it is. It, like I said, the word to use is restorative.
I'm
It
working the whole
really,
body. I'm working the cells. It
yes,
works very different than
holistically
the physical body.
restorative.
And and
Yes.
how and how is the course? Is it overwhelming? Is it something? Now you were a little
Oh, John.
concerned that you would know too much and not gain anything from the
Yes,
course.
I thought so. I got my course curriculum and I started flipping through. I'm like, where is this going? I know that. I know that. And after the third lesson, I said, oh my God, Bev, you need to stop and go back. So I am back to my first lesson. You have to follow the instructions. Whatever you think you know, you don't know.
I know a different view. I know a different view of the lymphatic system instead of cancer and just edema. It's everything.
Yes, I had a fantastic training, but the evidence of lifestyle and everyday living for the everyday individual was just not there. It was all treatment and not so much self-care. So I'm just glad I found John. It not only is this helping me now, but it is also helping me to help my clients with home care. And
That's
that
great.
part,
Spread the word.
I love that part of it. I really, really do love that part of it.
I
So
want to explain why some people after a lymphatic session or a massage, especially when I do remote work, they want to eat afterwards. Because when our lymphatic system is shutting down and overwhelmed, it shuts down our organs a little bit, and we don't want to eat. We have lethargy. We don't want to do anything. We have no motivation. And I see this in myself. When I don't drain my lymphatic system for a few days, I get a little unmotivated. But
yes,
when we get a session, we actually, we actually feel it. It's bringing us back alive again. It's opening up the organs. And I've had so many people who've had a lot of stress in their life say, I just don't want to eat anymore. And I work on them. They're like, I want to go eat, So we're stimulating life, through the body. It's great.
yes. Yes, very much so. Another problem which I have, still have, but John worked with me today, was my diaphragm. I knew I had built up all of this scar tissue around my organs. I was diagnosed with fatty liver. Everything was just not right. And deep breathing was something I just could not tolerate. As John worked on my diaphragm, I could feel in my back, I could feel my back pulling just from him saying, look, I see that diaphragm, it's not moving, you're not getting enough build up there in the abdomen, you need to breathe deeply. I could just feel it. And all of that was from scar tissue from my surgeries. Remotely, I could feel it just relaxing and my back easing. Also the lumbar region, which you pointed out, John, that was very, very key because that has always been a sore point for me throughout my life. And I guess with the work that I do, it's all part of the, the hazards that we bear. But all in all, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel so much better. And like I said, I know tomorrow I will be even smiling more.
Hopefully you're not a little detox reaction, but it'll pass during the day. Remember, we're filling with cellular waste, especially as therapists. Think of it. We work sometimes 4, 5, 6 hours a day doing exercise with our arms and legs, and that makes a lot of acid waste. So we have to learn how to maintain ourselves, as everyone does, and then we can have a healthier life ourselves and do more for our clients. All right, Beverly, I really appreciate you coming on. Any parting words for those who may be sitting on the fence about joining us?
I thank you, and I would encourage people. I want your money. I want you to come in and see me, of course. But the 80-20, you come in, you see me for an hour, that's 20% of your life. The other 80% is in your hands. And if John can teach you how to do this, and do this effectively, and you get the results you want, and you start enjoying your life, this is the place for you. This is the place. John will teach you. John will let you have a life again. Come and see me for sure, but still, this is where you ought to be.
Right.
This
We
is where
all
you
need
ought
to
to
know
be.
about our lymphatic system. There's no one in the world who doesn't have a lymphatic system who can benefit from
Yes.
understanding how to maintain it. Beverly, thank you. I really look forward to having you in the inner circle. I know great things are going to happen for you.
Thank you.
Talk to
And
you
I
soon.
appreciate you and Eileen so much. Thank you for
Bye-bye.
what you're doing for the world.
We're
Bye-bye.
trying.
Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Important for me that you see that someone else, and this is someone who's manual lymph drainage trained. They go through a lot of training, but it's different. I understand how we all need to maintain ourselves, right? But if you're a therapist, intuitive health coach, you really got to maintain yourself so you can be more informed for your clients.